Slicing records till they call me Dexter. Fuck off flexing, working till I'm an X-Men. Vibing like a velvet twisted. I'm a Rocky again. You would think I am Sylvester, chasing tweets in the wind. You would think I am Sylvester. Roll it all in a white out tonight. I was looking for something to help myself get by. Mama said that I wasn't really doing it. 450 pounds, 66665. Life a big bitch, I'm just trying to get by. But my wrist tied to her thick thighs. Strike a deal with the moon, witches in the night. Room on the broom. Sweeping feelings, take their flight. Hypnotized, this is Twix. The right, take your own demise. In the ditch, this wide. Fill it up with dice. Roll it, then we let it ride. Roll it all in a white out tonight. I was looking for something to help myself get by. Mama said that I wasn't really doing it.
You're listening to Solar Swell by SOULRSTAR.
Yo, nah, all of it. I was a figure of speech, man. I need I'm gonna have to save a blunt for in the morning, you know.
That was period. I like that one. That was kind of like an up-tempo, like a temporary beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear that on like a film score or some shit like that.
Okay, yeah, you gotta throw in some happier shit throughout. You know, can't be period the whole time.
Right, some balance.
Yeah.
Motherfucking balance. Very interesting interlude, bro. Kind of didn't want it to end, but maybe that was the.
That was kind of the point. It was, yeah. Maybe you will replay. That's
right. I want to play now, but I'm not. We're halfway there. We're at number 8.
See, we moving.
And we are.
You get through it pretty quick.
It is. This is called "Pulled by His Wave." Give me an explanation on this song right here. Why the title "Pulled by His Wave"?
So, "Pulled by His Wave" is actually a part of the chorus, but this whole song is just kind of being pulled by the waves of life, kind of like the different tides and directions that shit takes you. And so part of it's kind of a reflection on what has been, and part of it is just kind of delving into like dealing with day-to-day life of like different ways that you're pulled by.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, here we go. Pulled by His Wave, 91.1 KNO Radio.
I've been running from the cops for a hot minute. You could ask my pops to Father Time yanked his clock. Plus, if you actually got him to talk, he'd probably tell you off. Family's bigger than any man-made law. Talk about yourself if you gon' talk it all. Made a little record from the times I was caught. Made a couple more from the times I was not. I ran fast as fuck when I heard him yell. Stop. I drop back, pulled by my ways. I know I've been. I pull back, drop by my wave. I'm noticing. Another day in the mainframe, little older, trying to maintain different thoughts I train. Just to meet with Mary Jane and look past the very plain. See a meaning in the painting, different feelings for the same things. Can't blame you for holding on to the ones that remain. Everything is different, but somehow the same. Looking for a constant in the world full of change. Life just likes to merge when I'm staying in my lane. Try to calm my nerves and slow the sprain. Fill it up with purple and blow the flames. Sometimes I hurt, but it overcame. No words, no way to explain. I drop back, pulled by my ways. I know I've been. I pull back, drop by my wave. I'm noticing. I drop back, pulled by my ways. I know I've been. I pull back, drop by my wave. I'm noticing. Nothing but net that's a fucking swish. 92 feet, hand on the rock, my place of bliss. The bucket had no web, I don't know when I ever missed. Came from nowhere, never had a pot to piss. Been through fucked up shit, got a lot to forget. Pivot, jab, step, rip, crossover, step back, lift, let it go with the flick of the wrist. If it could please go farther than my vision is. Had to care from the concrete, get so fucking quick. Knocked down so many times, but never learned the word quit. I drop back, pulled by my ways. I pull back, drop by my wave. I'm noticing.
Pulled by his way. That's SoulStar. I like that shit too, bro. That's a little radio thing.
Radio. Oh, shit.
I like that, bro. Like the Fanta commercial coming on that motherfucker.
Okay. That is a wave, bro. They be hitting the waves on the Fanta commercial.
There it is.
They do.
All right, up next we got Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah. So, man, sometimes you get pulled by a wave that's a fucking grouchy ass wave, man.
Right.
Like, I don't know whether you're hungry or a bunch of shit went bad that day.
All of the above.
Spilled some sauce on your pants.
All of the above.
Yeah, exactly.
It comes in three.
Yeah, and then like I don't know, kind of the main thesis of this song though is like Oscar the Grouch. He was in the garbage, right? He was like the fucking dude in the trash can on Sesame Street. Well, this whole thing is about like kind of being in the trash can and being grumpy, but then the resolution of it is figuring out that like wisdom doesn't really come in a pretty package ever. Also, the chorus, stylistically, was the biggest ode to the Beastie Boys on this album.
Oh, okay. Okay, bro. Here we go. Oscar the Grouch, right here live, 91.1 KNO Radio.
Working for a whole lifespan, not going all as I planned. Took off a couple times, thinking I was never coming down. I ain't know where to land. Easy when you got momentum, lose it every moment sitting. Till the only thing that you could ever talk about was all the things that you didn't. No one wanna listen when you bitching, but how you want it different. Life is not a toy, you only get what you've been given. Like the hot boys, get it how you living. Put the drip in your condition. The motherfucker spinning, ain't no sense in watching minutes. Time and money that you spending. Life is more than paper printed limits. I just need some tokens for the game. Stuck up in a simulation, wasted in the arcade. My heart is blue as Bombay. Wasting all my time, cause it's fucking hard to wait. But no time for that, now I'm trucking on my way. Putting combo moves together like a fucking Hardaway. Step back with the light, hardly ever goes as you plan. Either gon' be in the garbage or the garbage man.
Oh yeah, don't tell me that's what life is all about. You either Oscar the Grouch or you taking the trash out. I'm tired of being with the dust, so I've been saving up. I'm about to buy myself a fucking garbage truck.
I'm a goon in the lagoon with some tunes, trying to reach the moon before a motherfucker quote. I mean, I'm a frog on a log, delivering monologue about self-sabotage. I'm on my way, like Kanye, stitches in my jaws, running with scissors and saws. Somebody get the gauze. I pierced it with my claws. My heart is bleeding, it appears I am the cause. Purpose defeating's my job and I'm a fucking champion. I just drove an ambulance into the pantheon. A wild spiritual dandelion, damn defiant, self-reliant. Got an alliance with my inner tyrants. Donate a soul to science. Inside a virus, we cry in silence. Experiment for hyper-violence. Put it in your eyelids, hotter than some violence. Wisdom doesn't ever come in a pretty package. It can be on
the corner. From a crackhead, vision seems to surface when you've been half dead. Life hardly ever goes as you plan. Either gon' be in the garbage or the garbage can.
Oh yeah, don't tell me that's what life is all about. You either asking the crowd till you taking the trash out. I'm tired of being with the dust, so I've been saving up. I'm about to buy myself a fucking garbage truck.
That was Oscar the Grouch. Very, very interesting song.
Yeah, probably one of the more, I would say, interesting.
I think Oscar was angry. Oh, man.
Yeah, man, Oscar was grouchy and upset, man. He wasn't going that well for him.
Sometimes it be like that. Absolutely.
Really do be like that.
I think people going through motions like that and being grouchy should be like more more common in the human race, because we're entitled to all these feelings. So like, yeah, it's always great to feel happy, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you go through the motions and you don't want to put that energy towards nobody else. You need to like put the energy into like something. So us as musicians, we have music,
Right,
do that.
something to put it.
But the thing is, like everybody has like their outlet of what they can do and stuff.
That's true.
That's amazing, bro. I like that song too. Okay. I didn't expect the drop to come and the beats to go crazy like that. And I like the saxophone.
Appreciate that. I played that one on the MIDI.
I knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. I need to give me a bigger MIDI, bro, so I can just go crazy. Gotta practice more. All right. Track number 10 on the Solar Swell album is called Feels It.
Yeah, it feels it was really almost like a single off of it, if there would have been a single off of it. But it had, man, I want to say that I surrounded around a flute sample from a Marvin Gaye song. Then I played a bunch of, I had like a collab on there that I was using the mob wheel on and some other shit. And this is one of the songs I didn't really write a whole lot. One of the very few ones on here, I just kind of went for it. I don't know.
My thing is, how the fuck did you get a Marvin Gaye sample pack? You know how they be about that shit? Is that I was like, you need to say that shit?
Well, first of all, I retimed it to like a whole different time zone, and then
So you mastered. That's all we need.
yeah.
We're live, so we don't shoot. Marvin Gaye Foundation, Real Estate Foundation.
This is not Marvin Gaye.
It's not Marvin Gaye. It's not Marvin Gaye. This Feels It by SolarStar. Exclusive, only on 91.1 K1 Radio.
These crazy feelings deep inside my bones, living in a dream world. That's where Davy Jones. Don't know exactly what I can control, behaving madly, so I just go get stoned. I computed, shit is stupid, digging rooted, getting zooted, cough, muted, thoughts polluted, cue the music, cross the Buddha, listen student, fiction suited, staying saluted, fighting stars, you the Lucas, want the newest shit, produce it, Rick the Rubin, start a movement like Sir Newton, spark the lumen, Mars influence, partial human, artist fusion, chart the blueprint, mark the Cuban, the car gets proven, cigars for cruising, parts are blooming, in jars of fluid, target confusion, heart is mutant. These crazy feelings deep inside my bones, living in a dream world. That's where Davy Jones. Don't know exactly what I can control, behaving madly, so I just go get wrong.
Is it such a big deal to not know where I'm at? Stuck on that blank place on the map. Still feel lost, still feel trapped. All these laws try to tell me how to act. Sticking to the cause while my paws are getting zapped. Life barely feel real, let the fingers snap. Bring me back, put it down on the wax. What's the cause? Please relax. Swimming with the jaws, waiting for them hoes to smack. Singing through a dart to some bass, boom, bap.
I got these crazy feelings deep inside my bones. Living in a dream world, that's where Davy Jones. Don't know exactly what I can control. Behaving madly, so I just go get stoned.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
I love my Charmin.
Hey. Hell. Right.
Blame my problems on you know who. Life feels like Sudoku, puzzle of a Rubik cube. Rubber hair confused till I move it loose. Thinking like Confucius do. Life's been abusive, turned me to a ruthless dude. Got nothing to prove, you don't know what I've been through. My heart is useless, attitude
attitude is tried and true. Need electrocution just to make my vitals move. I'm at the outlet with 2 tiny spoons. How many volts will it take to make me hit the moon? Let me hit outer space without leaving my room. I think I might be playing in the Matrix. This life feels fake as the major flicks. We controlled by how the fucking data hits. The only way of escape is going on a nature trip. All my talk is conspired on some old tires. Till we get tired around the campfire. Cup of cider till we get inspired. I desire to be right by her. Bank on that like Tyra. Drink that gas like a pyro. Like a nature's light show. Making the night glow, getting messed up like a typo. Life sucks, lipo. It'll be alright though, make a fire so big that it might blow. Twice the ISO, feeling nice and 5 below. Burning through ice and snow, get it started. Striking stones, add fuel, make the brightness grow. I need to get high, hit me with the vapor spray. I just gotta get away, I'm going to those nature waves. I feel the hate, and I feel it in a major way. So I'm just gonna make a place, don't care what the wages say.
Symbiotic relationship, me and nature, friends with benefits. Got a chemistry so intimate, yeah, all I need is good green and sunshine. I eat through photosynthesis. Catch me by the water with my toes dipping. Micro tripping, I see the world different. Smoking on the sticky like a motherfucking hippie. I'm in the middle of nowhere, tell the cops to come and get me. Psilocybin heighten all my senses. What is death, what is religion? I'm just tripping, I ain't tripping. Catch me by the water with my toes dipping. Micro tripping, I see the world different. Catch me by the water with my toes dipping. Micro tripping, I see the world different. Micro tripping.
That was it. It is try to get the shit popping because a lot of things reaching out and shit. So I might as well try to. Yeah, I like this video behind here too. That's fucking amazing. All right, up next we've got motherfucking with kaleidoscopes. I feel like you gotta go back to the kaleidoscope. Yeah, yeah, I do, bro. I do have it. I was just going through the videos you sent me, and they were like looking fucking dope as fuck.
This kaleidoscope was just one that I saw somewhere, and I just took a video of the inside of it. It was cool. I like the green colors in it. I think was what got me to like green and red.
If you have to give up one thing, and it was a choice between making music or creating videos, which one would you give up?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know, I know.
I can't even. Hard.
Yeah, hard as hell, right? Yeah, gotta get you a good one.
I would probably have to give up making videos because making and writing music is too therapeutic for my mental health.
Right? And that's low key kind of like a cheat code because even you can still make the music, and when you go to have somebody else do the video. He's executive director. You know what I'm saying? You already got the code ass shit.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Figure cheats around it.
Figure that away.
Plus, if you write a good enough song, you basically wrote the video too.
Absolutely, exactly, bro. Exactly. That's a lost art. Oh, anyways, coming up next, we have with Kaleidoscope 91.1 Kane Radio, Eclectic Sounds. Yeah.
The light it flows in the darkest, coldest night. If I belong, there's a fire in my eye. Collide with hope, flying in the skies. Kaleidoscopes filter on my mind.
Spread light through the microphone. You and I in this fight alone. We are all in the same boat. And the pond is tight. It's a common sight. All the drama bites. Gotta get gone tonight. Lot of motherfucking shit on my mind. Hit the fade switch till I forget the language and ignore the signs. The signs are everywhere and they say that you gon' make it. It's all gon' be okay. So you can quit your pacing. This moment's not too late to get the things that you've been chasing. You are good enough, and I think it's time you finally face it. Let's roll up a J, and that J stand for Jamaican. Get lost in the haze with my homies while we blazing. Ain't got time for hate or basic complications while we searching for the rays of all lights, different phases. Woo.
Ooh, don't let it show. I'm tired and broke. Finally find vibrance as it glows behind kaleidoscopes.
Beaming the whole essence, my soul's compression, a bold aggression. Learn my lesson with no weapons. It's a burning question on the back of a crescent. Trying to be happy, cup of depressants, destined to hear a bold message. Bringing all my fears present. It's clear scope, it's iridescent. Singing up to the highest note. Anything just to try to cope. It's a dirt. It's a dirty world. They just wanna see you cry alone. Put my eyes inside the soap. Someone supply the hope. Fuck it, I'ma try that dope. Get high in a kite when it's flying on a rope. But I've been down that road before. Dug myself into a hole. Different substance by the load. All it did was stole my fire, put me in the low light. And I couldn't grow right. I looked myself in the mirror with both eyes. Stumbling through life with no sight. Spin the scope twice. Had to learn how to glow inside.
The light it flows in the darkest, coldest night. If I belong, there's a fire in my eye. Collide with hope, flying in the skies. Kaleidoscopes filter on my mind.
Darkness feels so infinite. This part is so infamous. I just need a single beam to spread the photosynthesis. Put a scent on the instrument. Play a lick and don't mention it. Spinning through the images. Feeling Bradley Cooper. Limitless.
That, my friends, was Kaleidoscope. Motherfucking Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, kaleidoscopes are cool.
Kaleidoscopes are cool. Next, we got in Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
You been to Tokyo before?
I've never been to Tokyo, Japan. There's an overall theme to this song, and I straight up, I allude to it a lot of it, and then at the end of the second verse, I straight up say it. So I'll say it for you now too, but the song is called Tokyo, Japan. I talk about Tokyo, Japan, but it's all a metaphor. I'm not talking about Tokyo, Japan.
All right, well, shit. Let's take a trip to Tokyo, Japan, then on 91.1 Kane Radio.
私は動物が大好きです。手でどうしたらいいのかわからない。
understand. I am in a jam. My mind feels like an overpopulated island, Tokyo, Japan. Can't control my hands, can't control my hands. Would you animate me, make me glow like Tokyo, Japan? Top up the sake, hot like a toddy. Sushi wasabi, signal is spotty. Dip when it's saucy, mixed in the poppies. Drip from the nozzle, before it drop me. Little ways to escape the debacle. Scribble ink in the shape of a model. Write a novel, it's a message in a bottle. Hoping for a short ticket to the lotto. Flipping switches in the auto. Sitting in the Volvo. Hit the bridge with the small load. Sticking with it is the motto. Crickets in Chicago. Better whip it before we hit a pothole. It's better whipping when you hit the pot though. Keep it hidden, don't get caught bro. Outside of living like Rob Lowe. Feeling different on the off note. If you got animal pictures then you better drop those.
私は動物が大好きです。手でどうしたらいいのかわからない。
Can't control my hands, fix my little dance. Could you animate me, make me glow like Tokyo, Japan? Blue like Belushi, off of a movie. Wasabi sushi, this is the new me. Lay down like Snoopy, top of the Fuji. Spark up the doobie, smoking profusely. Hitting like a haze in a different kind of maze. Vision is a glaze, I've been living in the phrase. Beginning to the finish till it's all I had to say. Spinning, I just need a minute, can I get away? Is the picture vivid when you finally catch a fade? Listen to the cynic as he counting up the days. Digits I be spending, but I'm really trying to trade. Figures for my independence if that's what it takes. This is a transition from a silly race. Mission overrated, tired of living on the chase. Risen to occasions that be flying in my face. Tell me that you get it, this ain't Tokyo the place.
私は動物が大好きです。手でどうしたらいいのかわからない。
Can't control my hands, fix my little dance. Could you animate me, make me glow like Tokyo, Japan?
手でどうしたらいいのかわからない。
Okay. Tokyo, Japan. With the man, SOULRSTAR. I like that.
Metaphor with it that sometimes the brain can be like the most populated island where you are alone, but it's also somehow overpopulated with all these thoughts.
And the synthesizer. Next up we got Lane Low featuring John Reynolds.
Yeah, man, shout out to John. He's super blowing up out in Nashville. John Reynolds and the Eights, really dope band. He's from Tulsa actually originally. They put out an album recently that did really well, and then yeah, he's just blowing up, like honestly overall. So it's awesome.
That's what's up, man.
And he was kind enough to lend his voice for this song.
That's a blessing.
For sure.
That's definitely a blessing. Well, next up we got Lane Low featuring John Reynolds on 91.1 KNR Radio.
Stay high, lay low. That's life. You gotta earn what you grow. Singing, good life ain't coming free. Our life don't walk it easy. Your luck ain't preconceived. Our life don't walk it easy.
Inside your mind, you hold the whole world. Toes up on the nose, always ready for a curl. You get to choose if you need a referral. This your oyster, what you believe is your pearl. Bend you till it hurts, a venue full of words scribbled in the dirt, pin you to the earth. Karma's a restaurant, you heard? No menus,
Only serve what you deserve. If it's what I make it, why I'm at this elevation. Waiting, speculating, wasted breath on expectations. Redirect me to my next place or destination. That's off the map, it's gonna take imagination.
Stay high, lay low. That's life. You gotta earn what you grow. Singing, good life ain't coming free. Our love don't walk it easy. Your luck ain't preconceived. Our love don't walk it easy.
Sink into a latte of steaming ceramic. Doctors say it's happy food to eat bananas. You're gonna die, so am I. No need for panic. At the disco, we gon' get low. Watch our worries vanish. Recognize the mental pesticide. Time to think organic. Simple exercise, a breathless sigh up in my hammock. Emphasize the paradise in which we standing. Naturally, I'm high, certified aerodynamics. Fuzzy like a kiwi. Sometimes it is not easy. Love is never free, but I love you so freely. Give blank walls life, 'cause it's empty. And your graffiti.
Stay high, lay low. That's life. You gotta earn what you grow. Singing, good love ain't coming free. Our love don't walk it easy. Your love can't break a seam. Our love don't walk it easy.
That was laying low.
Yeah, big shout out to John. You got an absolutely incredible voice. So
Yeah, we fucking killed it.
he's kind of like Reed, the fact that both of them really work on their craft a lot, their vocals and stuff, you know. It shows. Kind of true. So all y'all singers out there, work on your shit.
Work on your motherfucking craft, or somebody else will, and then you'll be mad as hell. Be like, why the fuck? But shout out to John, and really hope big things come for you very, very soon, man, for sure. Oh man, we are down to the last three. Motherfucking last three songs. This next one is called Flowers. Steaming Flowers.
Y'all know what those are. But I actually wrote this song when I was in Costa Rica about smoking weed.
That's all.
It is definitely the weed smoking anthem of the album.
I need everybody to bump this 42021.
And it was like some I don't know, some like funk soul inspired shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, looking like a little funky soul, bro.
With their weed, right?
Exactly. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Steaming Flowers by your boy SOULRSTAR, exclusively off his new project, So It's Swell. Let's get into it. 91.1 KNO Radio.
Flow, smoke, smoke. Oh, I hope it not I need a cabana in la montaña with seeds to grow. My nirvana, veggies, coffee, marijuana, steaming up my cup. A lot of Java in my terracotta. I am on the pot, make a sauna with the ganja. Problemo nada, retired of beef like Kobe to Mamba, 24/8. Enjoy the moment, there's no mañana. Life's a beach, I'm wearing Benihana. Necesito tranquilo, there's too much fucking drama. Hold it in, blow it out, getting high without a doubt. Laying on the ground, surrounded by big clouds. I'm blowing steam if you know what I mean. There are so many places to fall, but nowhere to lean. Put purple on the track, smoking on the train wreck. all up in the same breath. Mood is that I'm suited, flames are in my chest, so loud it can't be muted, and it makes my brain deaf. This is hypnosis from puffing on my blunt. I got dead roses all up in my lungs, blowing O's like the end of a smoking gun. Index finger keep on sticking to my thumb. I'm blowing steam if you know what I mean. There are so many places to fall, but nowhere to lean. Steamy like a shower. It was potent, it was sour. I'm in the fucking field, floating on the flowers. Float, 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 float. Smoke, 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 smoke.
That was Stephen Flowers. That's definitely some 420 music right there.
It needs no further explanation.
Not at all, man. Motherfuckers better be streaming this shit all 420. All 420. Man, that's what's up. Alright, up next, we got Manifested in a Voice.
Yeah, this song was actually made in Sedona, Arizona, inside of Vortex.
Well, that's up. 91.1 FM.
Dreaming, speaking into existence. Conscience depicts its own apparition.
Manifestations in the vortex, the energy I make, my spirit pours sweat, swinging at the topic, chopping through more text, walking different ways, customize my cortez, creativity's everywhere, vessel at the doorstep, stories untold, ain't heard yours yet, so I start working with the sword, head that goes through my desk, overblown, right into death, the pen Romeo, paper Juliet. Hello, William, would you shake your spear? Make a villain face it your greatest fear. The only way I take this year, smoke a funky haze with another in my ear while these sun rays make a fresh as fuck premiere.
Don't speak it, don't receive it, that's just how it is. Don't speak it, don't receive it, that's just how it is. Don't speak it, don't receive it, that's just how it is. Don't speak it, don't receive it, that's just how it is. Don't let it haunt you. Better tell the universe what you want, fool. One day you gon' wake up and it's gon' be gone too fast. Dreaming, speaking into existence. Conscience depicts its own apparition.
Wake up with Venus, make a beat and meditate. Every sentence cohesive, wrap it up in cellophane. I hope our failures teach us and we never retrograde. Make a strength from a weakness, visualizing better days. Replay, replay, like existing in the helix. Step on the earth and leave it, there is no mistake. Blazing medication, steam it up the mantra and the thesis. Elevate, elevate, it all becomes scenic.
Dreaming, speaking into existence. Conscience depicts its own apparition. Don't let it haunt you. Better tell the universe what you want, fool. One day you gon' wake up and it's gon' be gone too fast.
Manifested in a Vortex. Motherfucking Soul Star. I like that. Cruising like hell yeah. This next one's called Who Am I? Featuring First Verse. Shout out to motherfucking Verse.
Man,
Fucking legend around these streets, man. Doing the damn thing.
big shout out. The reason I put it last on here, his verse, which ironically is the last verse on the on the entire album. His name is First Verse, but he got the last verse. But I definitely saved the best for last, in my opinion. His verse. He I think this song came onto the project like midway through the project.
Okay.
And we made this song like a year and a half ago, a year ago, a little over a year ago. And yeah, his verse on it just like it still hits.
I feel like he makes you raise the bar.
Yeah, oh for sure. I went back and redid mine 100%. I just sent him a demo. I was like, "Here you go, man." And then like I literally it was like 3 or 4 days later, some shit. He was like, "Yo, check your email." I was like, "What the fuck?" Somebody was standing there when I opened it, but they were like, "What is wrong with you?" I was sitting there with the phone up to my face. I was like, just freaking out at every bar. Yeah, exactly. Killed it. Bless the thing.
Well, shit. Up next, we got Who Am I featuring First Verse, SOULRSTAR, DJ Sir Mike, Eclectic Sounds, 91.1 KNR Radio.
Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? Every time I fall, all I do is crawl. Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? I'm tired of standing tall, need to knock down all my walls. Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? I feel like a foreign painter, to myself a stranger, and I don't know what to draw. Staring at my canvas lately, and all I see are maybes, fading through the daisies. It's just the wind is dead, so nothing will get wavy. Made my share of bread, mopped it up with gravy. Knocked up in my head, now I remember vaguely. They was throwing hella hate, I was living hella shady. Decisions that I made, I look back and think it crazy. Someone cleared the way, got my glasses on for safety. Problems in my face, but solutions always hazy. It's been this way since I was made up in the 80s. Braved the navigation, paved the way for my Mercedes. But adding complications don't change the face of the Fugazi. Every time I looked, all I saw was imperfections. I'm tired of my reflection and tired of self-reflection. All these fucking mirrors just lead to misdirection. If you worry about impressions, how you feeling self-expression? Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? Every time I fall, all I do is crawl. Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? I'm tired of standing tall, need to knock down all my walls. Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? I feel like a foreign painter, to myself a stranger, an artist, and I don't know what to draw.
Staring at my own reflection, and all I saw were questions. Several second guesses over lost time, almost lost mine for a second till I accepted fault lines that don't show in the surface sketches. My intentions pure, the earth is reckless. I only meant to cure my worst affections. From insecure to convinced for sure, certain and definite. Make a move like ain't a mood to be concerned with the precedent. Learn the lessons on corners, I turn directions toward affection. Running from acceptance like I lose something connecting. Like, do you ever know in love until it's breathless? Like, do you gotta kill it before you can dissect it? Perspective, I see that's the key word. Keep it so I hear my voice through all the noise and reverb. Keep it like the antidote for all the poison we heard. Keep it like the key to a door to a room where I couldn't be disturbed.
Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? Every time I fall, all I do is crawl. Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? I'm tired of standing tall, need to knock down all my walls. Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? Do I know myself? Do I know myself at all? I feel like a foreign painter, to myself a stranger, an artist, and I don't know what to draw.
Now you see why verse went last. Cause what you gonna say after that? That's it. That's what that was.
Yo.
You snapped so hard on the verse that literally that's the only place it could go, and the whole album was at the end.
Who made you mad?
I'm not trying to follow that.
Who the fuck made you mad, bro? Verse. Who made you mad, ladies and gentlemen, it's 12 and some change. I don't really know the correct time, but we have made it into the end of our radio show tonight. I know we went a little bit over, but it was for good quality music. Solar Star, bro, I've been a super fan of yours for like years and years to come, bro. And I just want you to keep going, man. And I want you to know, like, when you put out albums like these, it's therapeutic for me, bro. You know, and I'm gonna go back and dissect it some more and shit, but just don't ever fucking stop, bro, because I guarantee you your name will definitely ring bells from Tulsa throughout the nation to the world, bro. You're a dope soul, bro, and I'm glad you're my friend. Real shit.
Y'all need more homies like Mike.
Real shit. Hell yeah, you know, we got this platform now, nigga, like why, you know, what else we gonna use it for if not us? You know what I'm saying? So
Big facts.
That's it tonight, y'all. I'm DJ Sir Mike.
SolarStar, hey, appreciate y'all for listening to the album, man.
Hell yeah. And y'all all dope. We'll see you motherfuckers next Friday.